It's official, I'm in a slump. I need to get out of this slump. And I thought it would be cute to do a vlog where I try out a bunch of different methods on how to get out of a slump. So welcome and join me. My name is Bucket, not really. And today we are going to get out of a reading slump. So I say it's a reading slump because I have not finished a book in 3 to 4 weeks. I've started reading books, but I've not finished any of them. I started reading Priory of the Orange Tree. I'm still busy with that. I started Song of Achilles, didn't get far just because I'm in a slump. I know I'm gonna love this book, but I couldn't get myself to read it. And then I also read Say Nothing, and again, I think I like enjoyed the book. I was enjoying what was happening. Not what was happening. I was enjoying my reading experience, but there was just like an air of slumpiness around the experience. So I've decided to ditch Song of Achilles and Say Nothing for now. There's still books I want to read. So, first order of business. Oh, I was pushing through so much with the Priory of the Orange Tree. So much. It's literally just been like 300 pages of world building and like nothing has happened. One of the methods I saw on how to cure a reading slump is to kind of re-spark your interest in the book. So I went on Pinterest and I was looking at photos. They did sort of, I wouldn't say spoil me because it's something that I was already kind of anticipating, but it was something that I wasn't sure was going to happen or not. So when I checked on Pinterest just for like fan art, just to kind of, you know, get my insides all excited about this book again, I saw something happening. It's about a ship, a specific ship, not a sailing ship, but because apparently there are fucking sailing ships as well. It seems like there's gonna be some kind of pirate storyline, which I'm not excited for, just because it wasn't something I was anticipating, and it's like starting to appear right where I'm at, and I'm just like, why? I like pirates, okay? I'm in a pirate mood actually. I've like been watching Pirates of the Caribbean recently, but I wasn't anticipating pirates in this book, and I don't want pirates in this book. I don't want pirates in this book. So yeah, so it kind of confirmed a ship for me, and that's kind of made me a little bit excited about the book again. So I'm much more, I want to keep on reading the book, especially because something happened in the book that I wasn't anticipating. I was just like I was truly like floored. I was like, what? And it's not the death of anyone, because there have been a few deaths, but all of the ones that have happened so far, they were very clearly going to happen. So anyway, so those are my thoughts on the Priory of the Orange Tree. So I've re-sparked my interest a bit. So I want to now go on reading with that. So with this book, I want to use another method because it's so long and it's going to take a while for me to get through it. So another method that people mentioned was kind of scheduling your reading. So making kind of dedicated time towards your reading. So the plan is I want to, for the next week at least, I want to, an hour before bed, I want to read the Priory of the Orange Tree. So yeah, that's the plan with that. And then the thing is, I'm actually going to have time to read a bit more of the Priory of the Orange Tree today, because I'm helping my aunt kind of do errands, sort of like I'm gonna drop her off, so I'll have time while I wait for her. Anyway, so I'm going to sit at a cafe and read a bit of the Priory of the Orange Tree. I'll take you along with me and we'll see how it goes. I think it's gonna go good, but I want my interest in the book to continue, because this book is very slow paced, something I was not expecting. I was just anticipating a lot more action packed things to happen, because we're technically at the brink of a war, and I don't know, it's just very slow paced. Be aware of that when you go into the book. If you like slow pace, perfect. If you don't like slow pace, Hello, it's bedtime. Well, not bedtime. Bedtime's in an hour. So time to read. I'm kind of tired. Also, this might be good, not just for reading more consistently, but for my sleep schedule as well. Like, kind of just putting away my phone, not being on any kind of device before I go to bed. I think that would be very beneficial to my sleep. So, I think this is a good experiment. Also, I'm not sure if I would have enjoyed, because I'm enjoying what's happening in the book right now, but I don't think I would have liked this scheduling as much if I wasn't liking the book. Like, if I was hating what was happening and I had to like force myself to keep reading, it would not be great. But now I actually, like, I want to keep reading. It's kind of very unslumpy behavior of myself. But I think that's literally just because interesting stuff is finally happening in this book. Anyways, yeah, so I'll be reading for an hour. It's been an hour. I've read, I think, about like 70 pages today. Not in the last hour. The last hour, I have no idea how much I read. But I'm always like halfway through the book. Anyways, I'm super tired. Oh, I don't really mind this scheduled reading. Oh, such a cutie. Our quest to get out of this slump will continue tomorrow. So I've been reading for 15 minutes. I'm officially over halfway of the book, finally. And I don't care. I don't want to read. Because I reached the next parts in the book. I don't want to read. I don't want to read. But I know that's just the slump talking. And we are here to overcome the slump. So I'll try my best and read for another 15 minutes. This is not a good book to read while in a reading slump. Like, it's so slow paced. I feel like there are so many things happening. No. There are things happening, but it doesn't feel like anything's happening. I feel like I'm just here and I'm just watching as things fly by. Things are happening and I'm just like, okay. I have no actual investment in anything that's happening. Yeah, it's not the best book to read in a slump. Like, there have been moments where I've been like quite excited. Like, literally even the other day I was quite excited about reading it and about what was happening. But I feel like the majority of the time the vibe is not there. Tomorrow I have other goals. Let me tell you now while I'm here. So I know another method, so to say, of getting over a reading slump is changing the format. So I ditched Song of Achilles and Say Nothing. I was too far in with this book to consider just dropping it, because I knew the moment I dropped it, I would never pick it up again. So I was just like, okay, no, let me just keep going. So I started listening to Dungeon Crawler Carl by Dinniman, and it's funny, and I'll talk more about the book itself later. So I've been listening to that a bit, but I feel like the main way to get over a slump is just to finish a fucking book. It doesn't always work, I know that much, but I do think it kind of helps kind of get over that bump, so to say. So I was thinking tomorrow I'll focus on that. Let me finish listening to the audiobook tomorrow, because I think I have 5 hours left, and tomorrow's a Sunday, so it's going to be very chill vibes. Not much is happening, so I will have time to finish it. And I was thinking, it depends on how much time I have. And then another way to get over a slump is to read something short. I think that's also part of the kind of just finishing a fucking book, because with something short it's easier to finish. So I was thinking, I have Death Note mangas that I really want to read. I know the story because I watched the anime. I haven't actually read the mangas though, but I own them and I have the beautiful like black sprayed edges. I was thinking maybe I could like read that tomorrow. So I'll do a short thing and I'll finish, well, I'll try. One of the two is happening. I'm finishing a book tomorrow. Okay, it's happening. Anyways, I'll see you then. We'll see you then. Hello. So I've been listening to Dungeon Crawler Carl the whole day, and yeah, I'm not going to read my hour before bed now because I was doing Once Upon a Time watch along with Gavin Reads It All. Yeah, it's like it's already late. I'm not going to go to bed even later just to read, but tomorrow I have like the whole day to read, so hopefully I can finish the audiobook. I just have 2 hours left, so it shouldn't be a problem. And then I kind of want to start the Death Note volume tomorrow and make some progress with my Priory of the Orange Tree. And tomorrow night and Tuesday night, Gavin is hosting reading sprints, which I really want to be a part of just because I think that would help with the slump, and it's like scheduled reading and reading with a bunch of people. So hopefully that can be a bit more motivating. So let me just talk to you a bit about Dungeon Crawler Carl. So Dungeon Crawler Carl is basically this, I'd say it's like an action adventure. So it's where our main character Carl gets stuck in this dungeon-like world. So basically aliens essentially kill most of the people on planet Earth, and to survive he goes into this dungeon type thing. It's very game like he has an inventory bar, he has skills, and there are levels, and like the deeper you go the harder it gets. So it's very game based, and there's like rewards and loot boxes and stuff like that. And our main character Carl, he gets stuck in the dungeon with no pants, and he also gets stuck with Princess Donuts, his ex-girlfriend's cat that he was busy taking care of when the world ended. Yes, so now these two are stuck in the dungeon together. But anyways, so the main thing I heard about this book is that it was funny, and it is actually very funny. Mostly just the achievements I'd say are funny. I feel like that's the only thing I've really found funny, is when they've like earned an achievement, like achievement, you're a fucking murderer. I can't do justice to it, but those are very funny. But that's about it. It's like this whole book is a lot gorier than I was expecting, and it's a bit intense. I like the way the characters kind of develop and their relationship changes. They're being put into a very fucked up situation and they're just kind of surviving the best they can. But also there aren't really many characters. We just literally have the main two, but there's not a lot of focus on them. It's a lot of the plot and progression and what's happening around them and the action scenes, and that's not really my jam. So I'm probably max gonna give this 4 stars just because it's not something that I really enjoy, but it is a very good book. And that's all I have for you. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. It's going to be a early start. It's going to be a reading filled day, hopefully. I've finished a book. Oh my god, I did it finally. So I gave the book like a 4.5. It's really good. I don't really have anything I can think of to critique it on, but it just didn't give me that 5-star feeling. So it's really good. It's just not gonna be one of my all-time favorites. It's very funny. I am definitely looking forward to continuing the series, and yeah, I'm happy. Okay, I'm feeling good about this. The thing is, I'm not actually sure if
the slump is impacting my rating. Like if I'm rating it lower just because I'm not in that great a mood for books or for reading or for stories. I don't know, maybe this just wasn't the right time to read it, but still very good, highly recommend. And then I have like an hour before I need to leave for work, and I'm still deciding if I want to start with this. It's volume 1 and 2 of the manga for Death Note, because I was thinking this would kind of be a great thing as a short story and as a kind of reread of a favorite, because although I've never read the actual manga, I have watched the anime, so I'm familiar with the story and it is one of my favorites. So I know I'll love this. Yeah, so I'm still deciding if I want to do that now or if I want to do that when I'm going to be doing reading sprints. But the thing is, I kind of want to read Priory of the Orange Tree for the reading sprints, mostly just because I want to make more progress with that book. But let's be honest, I'm probably going to lean more towards this, like, just because I know I'll be able to finish this quite quickly. And yeah, so I'll see you when I have something else to say. So I've read the first 2 chapters of Death Note. So let me tell you about this manga if you're not aware of the story. So it's basically our main character, Light Yagami. He receives or finds a Death Note. So this is a book wherein he can write the name of a person and they will then die. So he decides to kill off all the criminals in the world. But obviously people like realize that this is happening and an investigation is happening as to the identity of this mass killer. There's a lot of themes around what is considered righteous or what's considered good. But I'd say the main kind of element is the rivalry or the battle of wits between our main 2 characters, Light, the killer, the Death Note killer, and then L, our investigator. So it's kind of their battle of wits and them kind of trying to one-up each other and find out the identity of the other. It's very interesting. Like, love this. Like, it's such a good story. Anyways, yeah, very good. If you're interested in what I've explained, definitely do read. Also, love these copies. Like, love these editions. It's like there's black sprayed edges, the covers are black, and every single one looks like this. I think they have a different character at the front. But yeah, such a beautiful edition. I'm so glad I have this. It makes my heart happy. Bro, why the fuck is Light looking at his dad like that? Like why? My knees was dead there, love. Okay, hello. Why do I look so dead? So I was watching Emmy's new reading vlog and she mentioned a book that put her into a slump, and I didn't really think about that. I didn't really think about the fact that it could be a certain book that was triggering my slumpiness. And I think we all know which book this is. When I think about it, when I do some reflection, I definitely think that this book has put me into the slump. I'm that far, I'm over halfway. And the thing is, I probably would have DNF'd this by now. I'm not gonna lie, it's so long and I don't actually care. But because I've like already started annotating it, I annotated it because like years ago I started I think this is one of the first books I tried annotating with. So there's like a highlight mark or 2 at the start. But anyways, I was like, I already highlighted in this book, I might as well. So I just started annotating it. So now I feel like I'm in too deep. I don't know, there's this, I want to have finished this, probably because it's so big. I feel like it would be such an accomplishment to have read this. And my dad gave it to me, so there's like a certain Like I want to finish it just to be like, I know what's happening. This book, I know it happened. But this book I think is definitely the cause. I think kind of scheduling my reading has helped a bit with that though. It's helped me make quite a lot of progress with this, and hopefully I'll be done with it soon. But I think the moment I'm done with this, I can finally be set free. And the thing is, like, I know I'm one day going to get rid of this book because it's not one of my favorites. But the thing is, I don't even know what people do with annotated books. Like, do you just keep it forever? Do you like throw it away? Is someone just going to like see all your notes and all your, like, I have a little drawing of a dragon in here actually. It's so cute. I'm so proud of it. Because it was like the page where they gave a bunch of dragon info. So I drew a little dragon. No, I don't think that's actually what the dragons look like in this world. But I don't care. So that's something I was wondering about. I was just like, I have no idea what people do with books that they've annotated that they unhaul. Like, what do you do with this? Do you just like kind of give it away? I've never bought an annotated version of anything, so I don't know. But I know this is going to be like a 3-star, maybe a 2.5, just because I've discovered this might be the cause for my slump, and I kind of want to deduct points for points. I kind of want to deduct my rating a little bit because of that. I actually made quite a bit of progress yesterday with the reading sprints. I read 37 pages of this, and then I read 4 chapters of my Death Note. I think having my Death Note as a palate cleanser is nice. The thing is, I don't know if it's the slump, I'm not enjoying it as much as I thought. Like, I love the characters, love the story, but it's just I keep thinking of the anime while I'm reading it, because the anime is so dramatic. So dramatic. It's so dramatic, and that's part of the fun. That's what I enjoy about the anime. Like, it's funny. Like, it's funny in a way that I feel like struggles to translate over to this one. Like, Light is such a drama queen, and the voice actors in the anime kind of exemplifies that. I feel like they kind of make him a tad ridiculous at times, but that's a bit harder to do in manga form. Just for me personally, it's harder for me to get that vibe. But yeah, still love this book. It's still gonna be a 5-star. I mean, I think I don't want to give it 5 stars just because I love the story, but I don't know, I might like the anime more. Ooh, but that might just be a bias I have because I experienced the anime first. The thing is, I remember a lot of what happens. And I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. It's just a lot of the things that are supposed to be like shocking or intriguing, especially here at the start, just aren't, because I know I know these things. So I think maybe later on, because I really only know the first half of the story. I know sort of an overview of what happens at the later half of the story, but I can't remember it as well. So I think when we get a little bit deeper into the story and the machinations of the characters become a bit more intense, so to say, I think then I'll be a little bit more intrigued, because yeah. Anyways, bye. So I'm reading Death Note. Right, as you can see, I've made progress. I'm in technically volume 2. I'm in chapter 11. Actually, I'm on the last 2 pages of chapter 11. But I just have to say, sorry, I didn't mean to show you her ass. I just have to say that I'm so glad Elle is finally here, because look at his cute little face. I'm so happy right now. Like, I'm so happy right now. He's my favorite character. I just look at his cute little face. Oh, bro, I'm happy. That's all I wanted to share. Okay, bye. Hello. Is my inner eye... What's my inner eye corner blinding you? Huh? It's blinding me. It's so bright. Let's just change the lighting situation so you don't... Ow.
I hurt my knee trying to do that. Okay, so hopefully you don't get blinded. So I'm still in a slump. Since last updating this vlog, I have not read at all. I like kind of crashed. The thing is, I don't think I'm going to be out of this slump until I finish reading The Priory of the Orange Tree. Like, I feel like that book is just dragging me down, and I'm seriously considering just stopping the book. Like, I don't know if I want to finish it. I don't know. That's what I'm going to decide today. So we'll see. But I'm going to read a bit or try and finish my Death Note before I go to work. I've been doing some thinking, and I think I'm going to leave this to the wayside for now. I think I might read on it in pieces, in bits and starts, because I knew the moment I dropped it, I would never pick it up again. I would never pick it up again throughout the year, but I'm not going to be focusing on this anymore because it just put me in a reading slump. I can't do this. I can't do this anymore. Anyways, so I'm going to finish Death Note. I don't think my thoughts are going to change on it from what I'm going to tell you now. So I love this first volume or two. Like, it's really good. I think it does a very good job of setting up the story, but there are parts, especially volume 2, there's such a good sense of tension, especially if you don't know what's going to happen. It's such a tense moment, which I think just it does really well. But some of my favorite parts of the story are still to come. Volume 1 I'm giving 4 stars. Volume 2, and then volume 2 I'm giving 4.5 stars. And yeah, so thank you for joining me on this journey. Hopefully I can get started on a bunch of different books and be excited for them. I am quite excited actually, now that I've put this other book out of my mind. There's a few books I really want to get to and I really want to read, so let's do this. Please leave a like. Please tell me what you do to get out of a slump, because I don't know how successful this vlog was. I don't think it was very successful. So please tell me your methods, and then I might try them some other time. So yeah, then I'll see you some other time. Bye!